guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Evelyn, the Evelyn here at Crane's Hearth. The Archer and Olive summer subscription box is here. I know what's in the box. I've watched the spoiler videos, but this will be the first time getting to lay eyes on them. We're going to do two different things here. I'm going to film my reaction as I pull things out and see them for the first time, and then we're going to switch to a top-down view so that you guys can get a closer look. If this is your first time here at my channel, thanks so much for stopping in today. I hope you decide to stick around and watch the video, and I hope you decide to join the crew by hitting the subscribe button. Leave me a comment, a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and just a real quick disclaimer, this came out of my own pocket. This is not a sponsored video by Archer and Olive. I'm not even an affiliate with them, despite the fact that I do have them and a couple other people linked in my the description box because I enjoy their stuff. There will be the fall and the winter subscription boxes as well, because that was the most efficient way that I could budget my birthday money this year. For those of you who have never been here before, I'm just a simple homesteader who enjoys bullet journaling. Bullet journaling is an incredibly valuable tool in my toolbox as a homesteader, where I need to keep track of projects and how much those projects are costing me. And you know, bullet journaling is just relaxing a lot of times compared to some of the other problems that I find myself needing to solve here on the homestead. Okay, I'm trying to do this in a particular way so you guys can't see the address, and I was right. I have been seeing the box several times, and it appeared very, very yellow. So I apologize if the color saturation on my phone just went absolutely nuts. Let's see if I can't get this out real quick. Struggling. Come on, I don't want to have to turn you upside down. There we go. All right. Pull that over there because my cats are going to greatly enjoy that. Now, I absolutely dearly love the Archer and Olive boxes, the Archer and Olive products. I actually have the two boxes still from the 2021 fall and winter, because that's where I keep all my used journals. I don't display the journals once I finish them. Oh, that is a very summer. There's a lot of summer colors in here. All right. So one of the things I was actually most excited to see is this. This is, ooh, oh. It has that new book smell. I don't know why. Go ahead and take that off. That goes there. I've been looking forward to this tin. I might actually be able to give you guys a close-up look without doing the overhead view, but we'll see. It's a nice tin. That's a very nice tin. That's something a little bit nicer to store my washi tape in, maybe. We'll see. Oh, the cards. Okay, now these are cards. One of the things that is incredibly popular in the stationery community is Happy Mail or pen pals, because it's been rough last couple of years, and there is something quite nice about opening up your mailbox and seeing a card in it from a friend. Now, I am not going to read these cards out loud because I prefer not to allow you guys to see me in physical pain, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, 10 total, 5 designs, and 5 puns. My husband is a private investigator, and when he gets bored on cases, I get inundated with puns and dad jokes. However, there are quite a few of my friends who will get a hoot out of some of these cards when they get them in the mail. And the one that I will show you is this one, and it says, "Aren't you amazing?" If any of the Archer and Olive design team and Archer and Olive staff see this video, you should be ashamed of yourself for these. They're horrible. They're well-made cards. They're very good cards. But these puns, you should be ashamed of yourself. I know you're not going to be, but you should be. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so there are 8 envelopes, 10 cards. And I'm betting that's just so that you can keep a couple of the cards for yourself for maybe like a future mail thing. And then also with these cards, there's no notepad or sticky notepad like there have been in prior boxes. Let me see if I can't. Where are you? Did I put you away? Oh, there you are. Nobody needs to see that. Just tip it up quick. So this is one of the sticky notepads that they had in the December 2021 box. And I actually really like the sticky notepads. I didn't get January because I couldn't afford to get it. The spring box. Just could not afford to get it, unfortunately. And there were a lot of people who were kind of complaining about that particular box. I don't understand why. The only thing you're limited by is your imagination with these boxes. And my biggest thing was I didn't realize that I would have a use for that giant bag that came in that box until like 3 weeks ago when I realized it's a canvas tote, a heavy canvas tote. I could have used that for my gardening tools. I could have used it as a gardening bag. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades of dot grid paper. It's one-sided. The sheets are, they look to be about 5 3/4 by 4 1/4, roughly, a little over 4 1/4. I don't know, because the dark blue, it's a little hard to see, but I think you guys will be able to see on this lovely green, hopefully. But this is dot grid paper on one side, and that's for just adding to spreads and stuff. And in and of itself, this is about the size of a small notepad. I like that. I am so going to be using those in my July spread. Now, the August or September fall box from Archer and Olive had one of these weekly calendar sticker rolls, and I still haven't used it up. I've been using it a lot, and it's probably going to take me at least another year to use up these rolls. Like, there's so much on them. So this is going to be the first box, actually, that I've gotten that has had washi tape in it. I've not gotten, and none of the other 2 boxes did not have washi tapes. Okay. So this is the first time I'll have had Archer and Olive washi tape. That is a lovely beachy kind of design. I love that. There's the oranges. There's a 2-tone. Love that. Now this one has a bunch of designs on it. And I think actually instead of showing you guys a top down, we'll do a swatching at the end of the video instead. So there's 4 different sizes, I think. Yeah, one of them is just a little bit bigger, but and those feel like a very good quality of washi tape. So I'm going to set my tin lid here right side up. I'll put those there. Wax seal and wax set. Okay, you remember those old-fashioned seals that you would see on envelopes and stuff? This is what this is. I've got 2 gold ones there. I am so glad that those are in good shape because I live here in Arizona. I live in southeastern Arizona. And I had a severe concern that the poor things were going to melt in the box. Piece of advice, Archer and Olive, if you ever see this, don't ship wax things in the summertime. Save that for like spring and fall. and there's a little design on it. That's actually a very nice design. A lemon, a couple of flowers, there's an orange wedge. That is very non-specific in use, which means you can put it on damn near anything. Cool, all right. Okay, so I literally just got done organizing my studio here the other day. For those of you who are new, I do a late Sunday vlog almost every single week. You know, if you want to see how boring my life is and take a break from your life and just enjoy someone else's shenanigans for a change. Toss that in that box. And then, okay. Now I know what this is. This is a traveler size journal. Like I said, I've watched other videos for it. But there's one thing to be said for watching other videos and actually getting to lay your hands on the product, getting to see the product with your own eyes. A lesson that I learned back when I ran a crochet business. I'm going to be reopening that business here come January of this next year. Been doing a lot of brain dumping for ideas and stuff, but now I just got done throwing away a bunch of Archer and Olive boxes. Yes, I know they're nice boxes, but they were not serving any need for me and what I needed. However, look at how pretty that design is. So once I use this journal, I'm going to keep this box so that I can put the journal back in it. Okay, I had seen this, like I said, on a whole bunch of other people's channel. And here's the design on the Traveler's Notebook. There's this tile, Persian tile look to it. And for a little while, I was seeing where there were some bullet journalers who were painstakingly by hand spending the time to do this kind of detail as their cover pages with this Persian kind of tile looking feel to it. And I don't have that kind of patience, but okay. Yeah, this is in, oh, I love the color. I love of the, it just, as soon as that dropped out, the color of the bookmark was just kind of like, boom, look at me. That complements all that really nicely. It is standard Archer and Olive paper, which means it holds up to a lot of abuse. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this journal for yet, because I already have all of my journals designated for the next few months. Well, I have journals designated. I do not have them. Once they're full, it's anyone's guess as to what I go on to use, but oh, I love that. Now, there is one thing in this box that I am not sure that I'm going to be able to use, and I'm going to actually pull it out next. And that is a journal cover. Oh, they even hand stitched that. They sewed the pocket for this instead of gluing it. That's a heavy paper too. This is actually a cover for a journal that is Traveler's Journal size. And I had a suspicion, seeing on a few other people's channels, about a couple things with this. So I'm going to tuck this in here real quick, because I have a criticism. And it's not a bad criticism, so no one go there. But I am planning on sending an email to Archer and Olive with a little bit of an admonishment. Because, well, this is a great idea. I just physically struggled less than some people did. This fits in there like that. My only thing is, this is a tight fit. This is a very tight fit. There's not a lot of room for this traveler's journal or other traveler's journals you might put in here to expand. And a lot of people like to memory keep within their bullet journals, so they get kind of chunky. This doesn't have a lot of space that would allow for that, which is a concern. It makes it a little bit unuseful for me, but this kind of portfolio kind of idea is still a very cute idea. It's a very solid idea for a large number of people. It just doesn't quite work, I think, for people who save everything in their traveler's journals when they're traveling. That being said, this is a very, very high quality pleather. It's not real leather, but this is pretty high quality. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's pretty high quality. I might actually be able to use this in a different couple of ways, and I'll show you guys in a later stationery video, related video, how I might end up using this. I might actually also give it to my husband. He might be able to think of something that he could use for this. That being said, this envelope, oh, I am so keeping this envelope as a memory keeper, as a memories envelope. Next time I'm able to go on any kind of day trip, which is kind of a big deal these days, considering, homestead, leaving the animals alone for any length of time is just not possible most of the time. If longer than a day, I don't really have anybody in the area quite yet that I've gotten to know well enough that I can ask to come over and feed animals and stuff like that. So this as its own pocket for a trip, just shove everything in that to put that into the scrapbook. Oh, heck yeah. It is a gorgeous envelope. I adore that. Saving you guys for last. We've got some die cut stickers with the whole traveling theme again. No, I ripped it. I love these little envelopes like this because I tend to use them in my junk journals. And we've got several die cut stickers here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I could make a very nice weekly spread with these, I think. Well, I don't do weekly spreads, so to speak, in my bujo, but I could do some very nice, on the current page that I'm working on, I could probably use those to make some very nice touches. There we go. The word's touches. Jesus. Okay, this. Oh, look at the cover. I've like I said, I've seen the cover. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this box. What do I do with my opening knife? There it is. Yes, I have a desk knife. Doesn't everybody? Yeesh. Now, this is, I think, a first for their subscription boxes. This is 192 pages, whereas prior A5s that have been present in the boxes have been the standard 160. Now, this one's going to be a little bit hard one. I don't like neon colors that much, but if it's not an orange neon, we're okay. Yellow neon, almost neon, that's fine. Like I said, I've seen this one before and I have a concern about how brightly colored it's going to be. Okay. It is not, oh my god, I need to paint it black because it's blinding me yellow. Come here, you. Dang! That is look at how thick that notebook is. Holy crap. That is a good, like, counting the covers inch wide. Yeah, I'd been thinking about getting some 192 page journals anyways from them. And I think I'm sold. But it's got a Vespa on it. That is so cute. Look at that. Hopefully I'm in frame. That is adorable. Pleather cover again. That's fine. It's not going to be as durable as the linen covers have proven to be. But, you know, I'm hard on my journals. The linen covers stand up to a lot. Let's just put it that way. I can tell that it's monsoon season and that it's building up pretty quickly because the pages actually feel a little bit damp, but that's just because of the ambient humidity right now. Everything kind of had a little bit of that ambient damp to it, but so will everything else in that poor UPS truck. It's just that time of year. So I'm probably, the other one had the same feel too. And I will probably leave these guys open to kind of air out a little bit. I won't put the elastic on them. But this is an A5 size. And for those of you who have no idea what A5 means, A5 is a standardized, A5, B5, B6, B5 are standard journal sizes within the stationery industry, which usually are around a little over 5.5, close to 5 3/4, and then a little over 8 inches in this case. But this has got some chonk to it. That'll be a challenge for my cat to chew on. She loves chewing on my journals. She also likes to lick the fresh ink. That being Fiona cat, that is. I should specify because I do have 3 cats. Now comes the one that I was not looking forward to. The fall 2021 had a set of calligraphs, double tip brush pens, one big, one small. I love the calligraphs. This one had acrylographs, which are a type of paint pen. I don't use paint pens ever. Mostly because they're expensive. They are expensive. Paint pens, pretty much regardless of brand, are expensive. So, however, the color palette on this is absolutely my thing. So, our color palette reminds me so much of like late 70s, mid 80s, early 90s, that fantasy about having a summer overseas in the Mediterranean, in Greece. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. That's what these colors remind me of. They remind me of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I don't know why. But the color palettes. This one is supposedly a Tuscan blue. This one is a Cypress blue, and this one is like something ridiculous. But we are going to go ahead and swatch these. I have a feeling that color of pink is going to be one that I'm going to be okay with, and it's not going to make me set my teeth on edge. If that doesn't give you a clue as to how I feel about the color pink, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so I'm going to get out my Long Terms collection book, which is the notebook that came in the December 2021 box, and we're going to do some swatches. And right about here is where I got reminded that paint pens don't need shaken as vigorously if you live in a hot area. So for those of you who live in very warm countries during the summertime, keep that in mind when you are getting Archer and Olive paint pens of any kind actually. The heat is not nice to the paint. And it'll do that, what it just did to me. And you can see here throughout the clip that I kind of get the paint pens figured out a little bit, but 3 of the 5 did the whole kind of bloop when I first put them down. And that was the Archer and Olive soapbox, guys. So I'm going to clean up my desk, put some things away, and unfortunately I do think that the sub box is sold out now at this point. They did not have very many spare left over for everyone to pick up who's not already a subscriber. So if you hop over to the website in the description and they still have one and you liked what you saw, grab it. Like I said, you will see the fall and the winter boxes as well here because it's easier to budget for them than to just do a big thing. Thank you for sharing your time with me today, and I will catch you guys hopefully on Sunday, late Sunday, for the next vlog. And I am going to be trying to do a second Thursday of every month upload here on the channel. Now, I have to get back to some homesteading. Catch you guys next time.